When I grow up, I want to be a dentist. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. When I grow up, I want to be a karate teacher. I grow up, I want to be a coach.
Minimize your risk for HIV. HIV free. I think as a little girl, I probably dreamed of some of the usual things: a princess or a singer, I imagine. But I think in my later years, I started to think more of roles that would allow me to use my love for people. I went to public middle school, I went to public high school. You know, there were very few people that graduated from my high school that went on to college, let alone professional education. I don't know if there are any other people that graduated that went on to become doctors, and I'm not from a family of doctors. And to be truthful, I never really, at that time, at that age, thought that I would be.
What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat? Or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load. Or does it explode?
A dream is something that you want to be when you grow up. To get good grades in school, I'd have to get all A's on my report card, and I'd have to follow the rules and listen to what the teacher says.
From what I've noticed about the way education is now, it's a lot different. For me growing up, it was always go to school, get your high school diploma, go to college, get a degree, do this, do that, do this, do that. It was never a moment when somebody asked, what is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to be? Okay, let's pursue what it is that you want to do and get your education if it doesn't have to do with education.
I'm really concerned with girls like really trying to do it and not being, credited any credit or a pat on the back saying you're doing good, you're doing that, despite on everything that's going on around her. I just think that girls should be more appreciated of the things that they're doing. Like, they're not acting out, they're not doing this, not going out, staying out late, partying, doing this. They're doing what they got to do.
Some of the barriers that I think that the youth, the young ladies are dealing with today are honestly someone who's there to motivate them, encourage them, reinforce the fact that they can live out their dreams, that if they work hard or practice or whatever the case may be, that they can be whatever they put their minds to. Unfortunately, a lot of children aren't getting that reinforcement. Another barrier that I think the young ladies are against today is education. There are challenges in the education system that are definitely affecting our young girls and keeping them from retaining or getting to the next level as quickly as they should.
Alright.
G.
Remember I said it was coming back?
G.
What is this?
G.
What does it look like?
J.
Jet, right? Jet? J. Nice.
I had an experience in undergraduate where one of the counselors, the college counselors, looked at my ACT scores and said, I don't know, your math scores, that's not a pre-med math score, and you probably need to change and consider the nursing program or some other program. But you're probably not going to get into med school, and you're probably going to struggle in pre-med, so you should just pick something else. And for a moment I was thinking, well, gosh, maybe I should. And I went home and I told my grandfather, I remember, and he had been a factory worker all of his life, had not completed high school, had what would be now middle school education, and he must have hit the ceiling. And he said, absolutely not. Whether you want to or not, at this point, you're going to go over there and show them. that not only can you, but you will become a doctor. And I think that was a defining moment. It was just like, okay, I've got to.
I don't let the things that I've been through get to me. Like, I don't let it determine my attitude about things, about like not finishing school. Of course I'm finishing school, and I just want to overcome the things I've been through.
What keeps me going, what motivates me to keep pursuing what it is that I'm doing, is the fact that if I couldn't do what I do, I don't know where I'd be in life. I don't know where I'd be without music as a whole, because it's kept me going for so long. So the thought of not being able to do this every single day, waking up and breathing and living music, scares me. Like, I can't imagine life without it.
People, don't you worry about me.
I really think that it's the whole it takes a village concept. I think that if we as a nation could get back to that, then we could help our youth. Yes, they are, I mean, these challenges are going to be really hard to overcome just through the education system. So we're going to have to come together as community to fight this battle.
In order to achieve my dream, I need to work harder and not get any F's, but A. In order to achieve my dreams, I have to work hard in school, get all A's, and get my education.
I see myself enjoying life instead of worried about things. I see myself taking care of the people who took care of me while I was in school. Basically happy, not worrying about things. Successful, that's what I say.
If I ever were to come across a young girl who gave up on her dream for whatever reason, I honestly would have to ask her, one, why? And two, your dream is your dream. It's something that everybody has. There should be no shame in it, whether you want to be an astronaut, a teacher, a news personality, whatever it is that you want to be that. You have the right to do anything that will make you happy. And if your dream and pursuing your dream is what is going to make you happy in life, do it. Don't let anything or anybody stop you, period.
Again, always I say, push, push, push. Never give up. Believe in yourself when no one else does, and live your dream.